So I'm sitting here with Rafael Mizrahi or Rafi Mizrahi. How do you like to be called?
Rafi is fine.
Okay. Rafi, what is your job at Mainsoft?
Until recently I was QA manager leading the 2.0 release, and now I switched to sales, doing pre-sale, post-sale, technical assistance of the selling process, making it happen.
Okay. So can you give me an example of stuff that you do with customers?
Recently we have the reporting services connector portlet that we developed that aggregates information from Microsoft SQL Server reporting services into a portlet inside the IBM portal, and I added support for several more languages such as Hebrew.
So you can actually see reporting services reports within IBM portals?
Yeah, they got a web service, so actually you can write it in Java, but we wrote it in C#. It gives us an advantage over Java because we can take data sets and objects that are more native for C# developers. So it's quite more easy doing it using Grasshopper.
Okay.
And the latest changes improvement that we added to the portlet is more language, more bidirectional language such as Hebrew, and support for mobile edition of the portlet. So a salesperson can from their BlackBerry consume reports and get them as an attachment to their email.
Okay. So, by the way, this is a mono shirt, right?
Yeah.
This is the mono icon?
Yeah, that's the mono logo. I've attended the
If you turn around, what does it say?
It's mono.
Aha.
Mono is a monkey in Spanish, so they got the whole community of primates. And got another monkey here with a kippah, so I made him a Jewish, and he's holding my card.
So, Grasshopper and the Mainsoft actually has a lot of connection with the mono community.
Yeah, we are a great philanthrope, a contributor to the mono community, because it's a win-win situation. Mainsoft and Mono are actually Mono has more people than Mainsoft in the vast community of Mono, are developing a runtime of .NET framework, and as well more tools and compilers and sets to enable developer run .NET applications on various flavors of operating systems, such as Linux.
So did you personally contribute to the Mono project?
Yeah, of course. When I was at QA, I started Mainsoft at SDET, Software Development Engineer Test, team leader, and after that I was also a customer project manager and QA manager. So during all the time, we and myself contributed test suites taken from Oasis and NIST and W3C for conformance testing of XML.
What kind of test suites?
Let's say, for example, the WSI organization, companies like Microsoft, IBM, WebLogic comes together and define the new standard of profile or
the
web
WS
services.
star related technologies?
WS, I am so confused, acronyms. And when they come together, they define a specification. So they want all of them to have a common spec. And during that time, they also defined a conformance test suite. So we are taking those conformance test suites and adding them into the regression testing and the build process of the product, as well as contributing them to the Mono community.
So the Mono community also actually has code for conformance testing, WS-related technologies?
Yes, XML as well, drawings, all sort of test suites that comes from an external organization and fits into the regression testing.